are Sam Brown, Oliver Pilkinton, and Alex Deerkoski. They're all going to be in Boston next year. I think one of them is going to actually say that in a second, but they picked their own order. So Sam, please start. Join me in welcoming Sam.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Thank you, thank you. So when Mr. Joya first reached out to talk here, I got very nervous because I'm terrified of speaking to a lot of people. But I was glad to see everyone's very kind here, and I love all of y'all so much. And yeah, so there's that. And I really want to use this time to thank all the people that really gave me this opportunity in life and that brought me here. I saw Coach Klausner's here, and I absolutely love him. Ninth grade English was amazing, so I'm glad to see you back. Coach K is here. He keeps giving me looks. It's very interesting. Monsieur, ça va? Oui? Bon. Okay, so also another thing I noticed when he first emailed me is that he only invited future Boston students today. And so you might know Oliver is going to Harvard, Alex is going to Boston College, and I'm going to Northeastern. And I wanted to bring this up because it reminded me when I was writing this speech that the reason we all get this opportunity to go to this college, or these colleges I should say, is because of y'all and because of what you've given us. Sure, we did the work, we did the assignments, we took the tests, we took the quizzes, but those tests, quizzes, and assignments were only there because of y'all, because you put them there for us, and you encouraged us. And I think MBA is very special in the way that it has such an incredible staff that really pushes us to come in for help session and take that extra step. And for me personally, I really want to move on to do something that will help humanity as a whole, maybe nuclear energy, something like that. And I think when you put that into perspective, that it's really because of the teachers of our generation that we get to make strides for humanity. And that we, or you at least, are making the future a better place for us. And so I thank you for all of that. I'd also like to say, I was thinking the other day, what makes a good or a bad teacher? And so I came to the conclusion that a bad teacher is a teacher who doesn't care for their students' success. It's a teacher who simply comes in and gets the work done and leaves without caring at all. But in all my time at MBA, I've never had a bad teacher. All my teachers cared. They asked me to come in for help session if I needed it. They came to me if I have any problems. And for that, I'm so thankful. You know, I'm not entirely sure that teaching young, rebellious adolescents complex ideas is a very easy thing to do. I doubt it is. But, you know, I think for the second semester at least, this is what I want to say. Obviously, some of y'all may know, we get out of break, we're all fresh, new batteries, and then maybe like partway into the third quarter or the fourth quarter, we all get very tired. You want to leave, it's a whole thing. And I just want to say, keep your students on their toes. I always used to slack off third and fourth quarter. Don't let them. All right. But yes, I hope we have a very good second semester, and I thank you all very much. So thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sam. Good morning, I'm Oliver Pilkinton. Glad to be with you today. Thank you to Mr. Joya for the opportunity to speak. I hope you all had a nice break. Over the break, I had some time, like most of us, to reflect on my MBA experience and kind of what it's meant to me and the things that I've enjoyed and what really has made it so special to me. And with only one semester left in MBA, hopefully, I've been starting to look at things a little bit differently. I know I'm going to miss MBA, and all these questions that I have about what makes it so special to me have been answered by you all, by the teachers. That's what I've found to mean kind of the most to me. And you all always have the direct impact on each student's MBA experience, like you did mine. And all of my hardest moments, academically or otherwise, they've all been accompanied by a teacher who didn't leave me behind, but was dedicated to helping me succeed. which means so much to me, and I know is an experience that not every high school student gets to take advantage of. And whether it was Mr. Russell in 7th grade grammar or Mr. Barclay last year in AP Physics carrying me through every step of the MBA journey, there's been teachers there supporting me. And that's what I believe makes the MBA faculty set apart from other schools. You all could be doing so many other things. You could be successful in so many different fields, but you took the decision to come here and teach us and make a difference in our lives each and every day, and that's what I believe personally. Your presence in the classroom, I think, really inspires others, not only when they see your knowledge of your subject, but the passion with which you can communicate what you know, and that's something that inspires students even when they might be uninspired and you think they're just kind of slacking off and looking at the clock. I think they really can be you can really have an impact on them even when you don't think you are. Another thing that's been really rewarding for me is to make it far enough in my MBA career where I can look back on a lot of my past academic challenges and not have regret for how I was struggling, but have more gratitude for how there were teachers there helping me get through them, even though they were kind of hard times in the moment. The opportunity that I've also had to get to know so many teachers who I've never even had in class, on Wilson grants, the World War II trip, the Gettysburg trip with Dr. Leck. It's just been really meaningful to have all these other teachers supporting me who I've never even been in their class. And so I think that's another unique thing about MBA. And ultimately, all I really wanted to say today was thank you. Thank you for the impact you've had on me in this school. It hasn't gone unnoticed. You know, it's not really something I realized in my 7th grade year. But as I've grown older and as I've gotten to be a senior, it's been something I've been able to look back on and point to each time that there was a teacher there supporting me when I didn't know how much it meant to me in the moment. And so I know when I have to leave MBA, I'm going to miss the relationships I had with my teachers. And I don't think I'll remember everything they said and every lesson, but I will remember the ways in which they supported me and how they made me feel. And so MBA is such an amazing place because of obviously the facilities, opportunity, and the community that we're all a part of. But I really believe without the powerful, thoughtful, and caring collection of people that are the teachers, it would never be the same. So thank you so much.
Good morning. I'm Alex Deerkoski. So I'd like to thank, first of all, Mr. Joya for allowing me to speak today. Mr. Joya, it has been a pleasure getting to know you more this year. It is an understatement to say that MBA would not be what it is today without you. I'm extremely excited to have this opportunity to discuss how grateful I am for all of the faculty at MBA. I want to take time to reflect on my personal experiences with the faculty and how they've affected my experience at MBA and my life in general. So first off, I want to talk about the environment the teachers create at MBA. Middle school and high school, in my mind, have a reputation through movies and books and whatnot to be difficult experiences. There are many stories of students who have a hard time being themselves because of the environment of these years. This is absolutely not the case at MBA. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Each student at MBA feels comfortable being themselves because every teacher acts like themselves in the classroom. This creates an atmosphere where the students feel comfortable and encouraged to follow suit. Whether it be Mr. Calico discussing his music taste, or Dr. Armstrong explaining his love of certain TV shows and movies to me, Dr. Bray's love of Texas, Mr. Moxley's unforgettable stories, and Mr. Sawyer's incredible advice and fun games every morning at advisory. Each teacher is openly themselves. And I hope every faculty member knows that we all genuinely love this openness. And instead of fearing how what I say will be perceived by my classmates, I always feel welcome to express my opinions and my personality in general. MBA is also, without question, an academically rigorous school. I want to thank the faculty for pushing us to our limits while simultaneously giving us room to breathe and grow as we learn complicated subject matter. To all the teachers who have ever had me as a student, I would like to sincerely apologize for never giving you a morning to yourself. For those of you who do not know, I am the help session master. I guarantee that I can make it to at least 4 help sessions per morning, no matter how late it makes me to advisory. And sometimes it goes beyond that. Dr. Caro, Dr. Bray, Dr. Creamer, many other teachers have experienced my craziness multiple times a day. Help session, study hall, lunch, and break, many times a week, all year long. But all jokes aside, I never felt like I was unwanted in any of these help sessions. Actually, every teacher I've had has supported me to continue to come to these help sessions and has encouraged my desire to do well. And instead of giving me the help I wanted, my teachers have often given me the help I needed by pushing me to rely on my instincts instead of being guided through every step of the problem every time. Mr. Kelly, I saw that. Yeah, a little wink there, yeah. On a final note, though, when people have asked me how my sort of winter break and Christmas season has been, I've answered by saying it's been quite a roller coaster. At the very start of the break, my grandfather passed away at age 78. So this Christmas season in particular was a strange, emotional period as I was experiencing the joy of everybody else's Christmas mixed with the grief of the passing of my grandfather. But I sincerely mean it when I say that there is something comforting during this period to know that I have a home that is as amazing as MBA. Whether it be a dinner at the Russ family's house where I single-handedly caused Arkansas to crush Ole Miss. Sorry about that, Coach. A discussion about Aaron Judge with Mr. Clark. A reflection on an incredible trip to the Northeast with Ms. Swyka and Dr. Fuller. A conversation with Mr. Kelly about our mutual love of golf. Or an enthusiastic, "Hey, Alex," from Dr. Bailey every time we see each other in the hall. Each of you here have fostered an environment that genuinely provides me with the comfort and love of home in this tough time. So thank you for giving me a school experience whose effect on me will last forever.
Thank you, Alex, Sam, and Oliver very much for being here today and sharing those thoughts with us. We appreciate it. Thanks to all of you former faculty and staff for being here today, and thanks to everybody for making a good morning back, and I hope we have a great second semester. You have a nice weekend, and I look forward to seeing you on Monday morning. That's it from my end. Please come over and say hello to them, and we probably have to leave relatively soon.